Hello everyone. I am doing really well with my blanket here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is row number 15. And I'm coming to the end here. I'm doing my double half crochets. This is our first color and our first stitches for this blanket. I'm going to go into my last stitch here. Chain 1. Turn my work. This is going to be my last row, and then I'm going to change my color, and then we are going to use a different stitch. So I chained 1, I'm going to yarn over, and I go into this very first stitch, not my chain 1. And when we get to the other end, I am going to change it, and I looked through my stash of my yarn, and I have this ball. It's a dark reddish burgundy color, which I really like, and I think it goes well with this color. I love this. I made earmuffs out of it, and I just love it. So we're just going to crochet all the way across to the other end, and we're going to do our half double crochet. I'm going to add my new color. So I'm just going to back up that last stitch, and I'm only going to do half of that stitch. I'm going to bring the same color up, and then I'm going to stop, and I'm going to change my color. And I am going to tie a knot. I do things different all the time, but I wanted to show you this technique. I like to tie knots. And then I'll bring it up, that first stitch after the chain 1, and I'll pull both these strands up and through, and then I'll bury the tails. So I'm going to grab my yarn and bring it through all of the loops, and I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to turn my work. I'm going to go into that first stitch right there. I'm going to go into the front loop and that front loop below it, and I'm just going to pull it all the way through. And I'm going to tug on it, and it buries it really well where you can't even hardly see that you tied a knot there at all. So it works really well. Then as I crochet, and I'm going to go into the back loops only, you can see the little V's, and you're only going to go into the back loop. We're going to do single crochets, so you're going to skip that first stitch, go into the second one, go into the back loop only, pull the yarn through, and then grab the yarn and pull it through both loops on your hook. And that's going to be our repeat all the way to the end. Go into the back loop only. I'm going to put those 2 strands right over the top, grab my yarn, pull it through, and pull it through both loops. Now this is going to be the front of my blanket. And I think by going into the back loops, when I changed my color this way, it makes the transition look smoother. And I think it looks really pretty. So I'm going to do this all the way to the end. Then I will chain one and turn, and I will go back doing a single crochet in the back loops only. And I plan on doing this 4 times in this color, and then I'm going to change my color and do a different stitch. But as you go, you can see how this stitch looks, and I think it's really pretty, and it will give you a good texture. So we're here at the end. And the last stitch I like to go into both loops. Just kind of makes it a little bit sturdier on the ends. And that looks really pretty. So then we're going to turn our work. We're going to chain one. So I chained one. And we're going to continue to do our single crochets all the way across in the back loops only. So I'm going to turn my work towards me. You can see here we have the chain one. The very next one next to it is this little like V, and we're going to go right into that back loop, grab our yarn, pull it through, do our single crochet, and we're just going to continue to do that all the way across. Now I'm going to do 4 rows of this, so this is my second row. So I will do 2 more rows of this going in the back loops only. So if you stop for a moment and turn it over and look, you can see how we have this nice little lip right here, this nice transition from my colors, which I really like how that looks, because this is the front of my blanket. And I'll always know that's the front and this is the back, and you can see here how the stitches look, and I just wanted the front to have that nice clean look. So go ahead. I'm only going to do this 4 rows. You can do as many rows as this as you'd like. And then when I get done with that, I will come back and do another video of what I'm doing. I hope you're enjoying this. This will be a nice textured blankets of different stitches. And I can't wait to start getting into my colors. Hope everyone's having a great day. We're going to make 2022 so much better than 2021, I hope. Everyone stay safe and healthy, and I will be back soon. Thank you. Bye.